I've been an anxious person for most of my life, and this is not a video about how I recovered from it, because I'm very much still afflicted by this. At its worst, my anxiety was bad enough for me to take myself to the hospital emergency department. This happened on, I think, 3 occasions. And they ran some tests and didn't find anything wrong with my heart or anything like that. But the symptoms that I had were reminiscent of what I imagined a heart attack would be like. Tightness in the chest, tingling, numb hands, things like that, hyperventilation. But yeah, this was a symptom of anxiety, and they sent me home maybe with a prescription of some kind for some pill that's probably not that great for me. And yeah, this has happened a few times. And while I'm, nowhere near that bad now, I still struggle with this problem from time to time. Even at its mildest, anxiety has really robbed a lot of joy from my life for years. Activities that I would have found enjoyable, like learning music or learning mathematics, or even something like not stressful at all, like doing gardening or reading a book. Anxiety would kind of suckle the pleasure out of these activities and turn them into something that I needed to get done, to tick off my list. And I don't know, people talk about the kind of fear and panic and these kind of really extreme aspects of anxiety, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about how it can just, suck the pleasure out of things that you enjoyed and actually leave you feeling more bored. And so the only things that are left that aren't boring are highly stimulating video games or something like that. And that's just a form of avoidance. So I really want to get back to a point in my life, maybe something that a kind of nostalgia I have from my childhood for this time when I just did things for the love of them. That I wasn't always trying to just smash through my to-do list and achieve and get all these things done. Anxiety has a way of making me turn my hobbies into chores. I really want to do something about this, but I'm not entirely sure what. So yeah, this is definitely not a how-to video because I haven't solved this. And I'm also aware that even framing it that way, as this problem to be solved, is just another way of falling back into that trap, right? Of turning everything into this thing that needs to be done, like side quest to be ticked off, but you never really arrive or something. But yeah, there's got to be more to life than just ruminating over all the problems I need to solve, over all the things I regret doing or not doing. And so I want to explore this, maybe through a series of videos. I'm willing to try all kinds of paradoxical things, and it's going to be in the spirit of not avoiding this problem or trying to solve a problem even, but getting closer to it, accepting it, of maybe embracing things that I'm afraid of. So yeah, if you're into this, then please like this video and subscribe and follow me on this journey. I'm going to be trying various kinds of meditation, exercise. I think there's a strong physiological aspect to anxiety, like you feel it in your body. And my experience is that if I go for like a long run or a big gym workout, that definitely does help. So it's a bit of a fine line between like, not resisting the sensations and not trying to fix it. But also there is a role for fixing it with things like exercise and meditation. I'm going to try different breathing exercises, deep breathing, Wim Hof breathing, cold plunges. I might make a video of me jumping into the ocean in the middle of winter, that kind of thing. Just things that I'm afraid of. If this interests you, or if you have ideas of other stuff I can try in the name of science, in the name of like this experiment to get over anxiety, to let go of anxiety, I am totally open to suggestions. So please put them in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video about it. I'm hoping that by documenting this process, by collecting my thoughts, I'm hoping that it inspires someone else out there to improve their own life. And also, allows me to, I suppose, remain focused on this, or not focused on it. I think I've spoken enough. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.